Marjorie Taylor Greene moves forward with vote to oust House Speaker Mike Johnson. Now, I'm going to break into this a little bit and kind of tell you what my thoughts are about the whole thing. But first, let's dive into this article out of the Washington Examiner. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene will move forward with plans to force a confidence vote on Speaker Mike Johnson, despite assurances from Democrat leaders to step in to block the effort should it come to the House floor. Greene will call the motion forward next week, putting a notice on the legislation that would require GOP leaders to bring it to the floor within 2 legislative days. The Georgia Republican announced on Wednesday such a move would tee up the motion for a vote when lawmakers return next week. I'm excited about it and also can't wait to see my Republican conference show their cards and show who we are. Because voters deserve it, Greene said. Greene pointed to Johnson's tenure as Speaker over the last 6 months, arguing that despite once being a hardliner himself, the top Republican has since moved to advance Democratic priorities. We have a Speaker, Mike Johnson, that we all, by the way, I elected him. I voted for that man, Greene said. It wasn't a choice of America. It was a choice within our Republican conference. So I entered a motion to vacate, but I didn't call it for a vote. I was controlled. I was responsible, she added. I was being conscious and caring about my conference and our majority. It was a warning to stop serving the Democrats and support our Republican conference and support our agenda, and he didn't do it. I think what I got out of all this is Republicans have put forward their plan to win the House, Senate, and presidency come this November. And this is what their plan is right here. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're getting from the Republicans right now. I mean, between, all the House reps that are dropping out, probably being pulled by Liz Cheney out on the back end. This is stupid. I understand. I do not agree with so many things that Mike Johnson is doing right now, but stop with the political theater. We are coming up on one of the most important elections this country has seen, and you're pulling these stupid stunts. How about you just try and come together as much as possible, keep Johnson from doing the bad things, even though I know now he has a lot of support from the Democrats, but ousting him is going to sacrifice us from potentially not getting the House this November, not getting the Senate or the presidency, because Americans are looking at the Republicans as clowns. This is ridiculous. Just stop already. And then talking about that political theater, your stupid little stunt, making him a hat about making Ukraine great again? Real quick, guys, I will get back into this conversation, but first things first, if you do love this content or if you do want to follow along, kind of see what I ramble about in any future events to come, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button, maybe give me a thumbs up, notification bell, that way you're notified every single time that I put out a new video. Let's get back to this topic right now.
Yeah, that's what this is. The Uniparty is Make Ukraine Great Again. The Uniparty is all about funding every single foreign war. They think this is the business model that needs to be done. There you go. Put that up there. That's what these guys are. Thank you.
This is just overall dumb, guys. We seriously need to come together and do what we can to make sure that we get control in the House, the Senate, and the presidency come this November so that we can reverse all the horrible things that Biden has been doing during his presidency. We must come together. Speaking of which, on Twitter, all these Republicans against Trump stuff, what the hell are you guys thinking? I'm sure that a lot of you are probably just Democrats and trying to say that you are Republicans against Trump to make it look like there are so many Republicans who are against Trump. Just stop already. I have mentioned I don't know how many times that I was for DeSantis in the primary. Guess what? DeSantis did not win the primary. So now we must get behind someone who is going to put our values forward the most and also has a winnable chance. That is going to be Trump. We need to stop with this infighting. We need to come together. I know I'm not sitting here asking for us to swarm and be, the hive like the Democrats are, because they're all pretty much just minions all under one person telling them what the hell to do. Don't do that. But how about we just come up with a game plan? Because currently you don't have a game plan. And if you do oust Speaker Johnson, if the Democrats do not save him, all I'm saying is, hello, Hakeem Jeffries, Speaker Hakeem Jeffries. And that's the last person that we do want as Speaker if it does come down to a 269 in the Electoral College. I am really looking forward to some smart Republicans or smart conservatives to get in the House and Senate, because this is just ridiculous. I am over it. I am over the political theater, guys, so just please get it together. We need to make sure that we stand strong right now. You're going to have disagreements. I have disagreements with a lot of the stuff that you guys do in the House right now. None of you in the House are my friends. But make sure you're up there doing your job. Your main job is to project conservative values as much as possible. You are not always going to get a win. So don't throw a big tantrum when you don't get a win or when someone does something that you do not like. Just fight the next fight, which definitely shouldn't be ousting the current Republican Speaker of the House. As you could tell, I'm definitely passionate about this one right now. Like I said, I mean, guys, I'm a conservative through and through. I don't even like, sometimes people are like, oh, you're a Republican. I hate being called that because I do not like the name that is associated with Republicans. I am a conservative. Anymore, all these people that are these elected officials that are in DC are just puppets doing what they can to make sure that they can earn as much money, get as much clout as possible on all their different social media feeds. So I'm going to call it as it is, whether that be a Democrat or a Republican. They're all acting the fool up there. And this needs to stop because the country is going in the shithole and we need to make sure that we do what we can to bring it back. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I greatly appreciate it. If you do like this content, please follow along, maybe give me a thumbs up, and I'll catch you on the next one.